glorious victory. AllReasonNoLogic, hosting King of the Hill lobbies, most Sundays. Join our Discord to be part of the action. See you in game, Commanders. Beyond All Reason fans, welcome to King of the Hill by AllReasonNoLogic. Experience 2 or more teams facing off in epic scale warfare, where the Horde gang up on the Kings of the Hill. Kings start off with an economic bonus. They do their best to defend an onslaught after a no-rush timer expires. Test out your micro and defend against multiple players in variations of this game mode. Or be part of the masses. Team up with your allies to topple the throne in a glorious victory. AllReasonNoLogic, hosting King of the Hill lobbies, most Sundays. Join our Discord to be part of the action. See you in game, Commanders. Beyond All Reason fans, welcome to King of the Hill by AllReasonNoLogic. Experience 2 or more teams facing off in epic scale warfare, where the Horde gang up on the Kings of the Hill. Kings start off with an economic bonus. They do their best to defend an onslaught after a no-rush timer expires. Test out your micro and defend against multiple players in variations of this game mode. Or be part of the masses. Team up with your allies to topple the throne in a glorious victory. AllReasonNoLogic, hosting King of the Hill lobbies, most Sundays. Join our Discord to be part of the action. See you in game, Commanders. Beyond All Reason fans, welcome to King of the Hill by AllReasonNoLogic. Experience 2 or more teams facing off in epic scale warfare, where the Horde gang up on the Kings of the Hill. Kings start off with an economic bonus. They do their best to defend an onslaught after a no-rush timer expires. Test out your micro and defend against multiple players in variations of this game mode. Or be part of the masses. Team up with your allies to topple the throne in a glorious victory. AllReasonNoLogic, hosting King of the Hill lobbies, most Sundays. Join our Discord to be part of the action. See you in game, Commanders. Beyond All Reason fans, welcome to King of the Hill by AllReasonNoLogic. Experience 2 or more teams facing off in epic scale warfare, where the Horde gang up on the Kings of the Hill. Kings start off with an economic bonus. They do their best to defend an onslaught after a no-rush timer expires. Test out your micro and defend against multiple players in variations of this game mode. Or be part of the masses. Team up with your allies to topple the throne in a glorious victory. AllReasonNoLogic, hosting King of the Hill lobbies, most Sundays. Join our Discord to be part of the action. See you in game, Commanders. Beyond All Reason fans, welcome to King of the Hill by AllReasonNoLogic. Experience 2 or more teams facing off in epic scale warfare, where the Horde gang up on the Kings of the Hill. Kings start off with an economic bonus. They do their best to defend an onslaught after a no-rush timer expires. Test out your micro and defend against multiple players in variations of this game mode. Or be part of the masses. Team up with your allies to topple the throne in a glorious victory. AllReasonNoLogic, hosting King of the Hill lobbies, most Sundays. Join our Discord to be part of the action. See you in game, Commanders. Beyond All Reason fans, welcome to King of the Hill by AllReasonNoLogic. Experience 2 or more teams.
Hey everyone, and while we're spectating this one, hello to Leon in chat, who I think was the first one other than myself who claimed first in Twitch to say hello. I also see Uzi in there. Thanks for joining us on the YouTube side of things. Jill, you're always our first non-core member commenting on the channel, so thank you very much for joining us. Hope you enjoy us live. We'll be in King of the Hill shortly when this match wraps up. I've seen that this lobby's been running for about a little over an hour now and just been getting bigger and bigger as people eagerly anticipate King of the Hill. Apologies, Leonard. I only saw the first 4 letters before I started to let that take over and become a name. I'll use Leo from now on. Got a Psycho, nice to see you in chat. This looks to be your first time chatting. Thanks for joining us. We'll be in King of the Hill shortly. We're just watching Cookie Destroyer battle it out with one of the last remaining players. Unfortunately, the middle is a hard place to live on Hooked. I think they threw 40 odd people into the middle. I might be on a slight delay. They heard we were live and were like, we must end the game.
Oh wow, that's a lot of metal over in that corner.
Yeah, whoever gets that reclaim is going to have a good time.
Well, it's not often you see T2 going off in these games. Gotta
I
think of
did
our
think I
finisher.
recognized your name from the official. We're just live here at the moment because we didn't get any confirmation on the official side of things. Who knows, might change, might not. We'll see how the night goes. I think that they've got a tournament running at the moment, and if they can get casters for that, they'll end up taking the doing that on the official, so probably just here for tonight.
It's probably worth noting, even when we are live on the official, we're always live on our own channel here as well. We tend to stream to both of them simultaneously.
I'm just bad at names because I just take the first couple of letters until I reach any sort of pronounceable thing, and then move on from that. My dyslexia means that if I try to do the entire thing at once, I will probably make more mistakes. But that's we do our best, and if someone does, if we do get anyone's name wrong, please do correct us in chat. We very much so do want to get your names right. We just only have a glance usually over into the chat while everything is going on and do our best with the time we have.
Definitely gonna make it last that much longer. Hmm.
G'day,
You can
Palapicap. Thanks for joining us on the YouTube. We're just finishing up a small game that was running before, while the lobby was booting up, and then we'll jump into King of the Hill.
stalemates with the commanders healing the titans and everyone just sort of standing around waiting. Oh yeah, I suspect it's gonna be not Windle Ponds, just based on the fact that he's been healing his for longer.
Commander destroyed. Commander has died.
Damn, that one in the middle's done well. I mean, at this point, he's got the healthiest Titans, where he can basically just roll on through. Because once those others... Yeah, commit.
All aggression, all day, every day.
Yeah, the Titans don't really care for balls at this point. This is the real big, chonky T2 ones.
I agree, Psycho capitalization is the name of the game. I even tried to do it in my emails. Otherwise, I would end up with someone thinking that I was that I had some eco purposes in my emails.
Commander has died. Commander has died. Battle ended.
So we're starting out with a throne. Can actually get... We got that's can I map 30, 40, 50 odd people.
50 is fine.
Shouldn't.
I nearly did the same thing too. That's all right. You don't need to actually change your capitalization. We just because you've let us know, we'll keep an eye out for you, Leo. I reckon 7 kings is a good idea, and we'll just give what bonus do you reckon? Plus 40. Yeah, fair. And for anyone wondering if I do get eliminated, I will jump out and start casting, though I think we're on Twig View tonight, so that might not work out quite so well. You just have to get knocked out too. Yep.
Okay, so
A
we're gonna
human
move.
being would love to be a king, so we'll give him a
Yep,
bonus
he's
so
got
that
a
he
bonus.
can stay there. Very nice, very nice.
I'm just gonna start applying things at random.
Please don't spec people, Twig. Please don't spec people. Hey, the name that it worked. Now I can see. Now I can see how you intended it. Love it.
One more down to the kings.
X's and O's back down there. We might want to give him a bonus too.
Yeah.
So I think with that many kings, plus 45 is going to be pretty strong up there. But that's okay. There's a lot of peasants, and we know that a lot of peasants on this map is quite tough for the kings to deal with. I reckon. I don't think I did. Yeah.
Do we have the rules in there? Okay, cool.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I think we actually did that for the official channel. We had it registered in lowercase, and we've fixed it up so that it is now uppercase, or at least it's capitalized. I'm talking to Twitch chat. Shut up.
Let's go for one last one.
You didn't actually have to shut up. My hands are still itchy. Let's go. What do you reckon? ID? Yeah, of course, of course. Let's fix up those IDs, shall we?
Let's look at these first. which numbers we need to move
It
around.
looks like we got a follower. Die Potato No, thank you very much for the follow. Every single one counts, particularly when particularly as we've just crossed that threshold, making us a partner or whatever it's called. So appreciate that one. Fish House Mike, you want us to check out your OS? Where are you, my man?
29. Nice.
Fish House Mike at 29. Very nicely done. Also, just a massive shout out as well to Fish House now that I've seen that you're here and listening. Giving us, I believe it was our first sub, as well as gifting 5 more. That's something which we did not expect anyone to be doing that anytime soon, but we appreciate it like absolute crazy. Thank you very much. We had an entire long discussion about it today because we're not used to this at all. Let's quickly work out those IDs. How are you guys going with those?
I think that
19's doubled up.
Yeah, just fix
so
that one.
Okay, 62 is fine, 90 is fine. 228's J Frost and just move J Frost. And I think that's the last one.
Okay. Yeah, we got everyone readied. No. Bonuses are looking good.
Pradith is, I saw him doing it in his channel. What am I doing in my channel? Okay, someone, we're down 1 king. I think Negatron wants to be a king, so let's find Negatron and see if we can
jump on down if you can.
Yep, change teams to team 2. We'll give it to Negatron because he's been in there about 4 times and has been booted out.
Who's added the Raptors?
That'd be Pizatrich. You are being spec'd. All right, I think that's good to go. I hope we just need
ready up.
Do it. Beat Twig.
Twig.
Beat Twig. Okay, spec. Now I'll give it a go. That should be. We will look to add that one. Yes.
Helps fucking spell and helps if everyone's ready.
Yeah, that person just joined in. We had one person jump down into Kings. How did we have 8 people with a plus 45 in Kings?
That is a good question.
There is no one Sheb in there.
To remove.
Oh wait, Oh, there we go. Yep. Change team. Team 2.
Yeah.
Oops.
Who left again?
It's fine, there's 7 there. Sorry about this, everyone who's watching. The lobbies do not allow us to lock them, so people keep moving around. One person.
Yeah, one person already.
There we go. Let's go.
And we got
we have to lock these lobbies. We can't just keep letting people join and download the map and not be ready. There we go. Yep. Yes, we really do need a custom lobby or mod status or something, because it is very, very difficult to run these ones, even though we do have the moderators in the specking doing the best that they can. It is very, very hard without a level of control over the over
as you
lobbies.
guys have probably picked up, there's a lot of logistics required to get everything working, and it gets worse the more people we have in the lobbies.
Yeah, the bigger they get, the more uncontrollable it is. I'll probably be a little bit light on reading chat during the game, so I'll just see if there's anything else in here. Sounds good to me.
Okay. I am still definitely loading in.
Got a chronographer. No lava for this one, but it will be definitely in the next one. With so many players on this map, we need to leave the water for some people to go to. Yes, the chat interface is a little bit cut off. It has a lot to do with swapping between the official and this one and positioning and all that sort of stuff. Probably not something we can fix midstream. We're not quite good at this. Very professional, though. Also, interestingly enough,
I've noticed that before.
Interestingly enough, the map that I'm seeing in the corner of my screen is about 5 times bigger than Twigs. Takes up the bottom of the map on my screen is in line with the game starting in the middle of the screen, so it's pretty big. No worries. Tom, can you move over just a little bit?
Oh god, that's a lot of pings. Can we calm down with the pings?
Yeah, we need to limit people to pinging once per minute. Somehow.
I think he's moved now.
No, he's back there. Oh dear. I believe after a certain number of pings, it automatically mutes. Because it muted for me too.
You can't hear him anymore, which is great.
All right. Tom, can you move over just a tiny bit so I can reach both mexes? Thank you. I'll go Cortex because you guys are both Armada.
Not a bad call.
Battle started.
Yeah, boys.
Ah, there's someone up there.
Enemy commander destroyed. An allied
Sorry.
commander self-destructed.
Yep.
God.
You've received new units.
So for those of you that are tuning in and watching, the three of us have decided to go together and see if we can't try to do some good damage as a team. Because there's limited positions, this is the best way we have of going about it. Just trying to make sure that we have a good front and we don't embarrass ourselves, which we probably will.
Trying to hit the thing on the list.
That's interesting. I cannot share you Metal Twig. Yes.
It's a bit further across than you think it is.
You've
At least on my
received
screen
new
it is.
units.
Ah, yep, there we go. There we go.
You've received new units.
Yes. It is, it's hard to find each other.
I'm about the middle and black.
Yep.
You've
Race
received
into
new
that
units.
T2. We've got enough power, we've got enough generation, just go straight into it.
I do not have any metal.
That's fine.
Okay, I can make metal. We have
An
energy.
allied commander self-destructed. You've received new units.
Oh, and I have no energy. I'm running off.
Yeah, you got to keep at least one of your wins, maybe two.
You've received new units.
I'll help you build it. Twiggles. Oh. Noise. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can build it all with two.
A nice amount of.
Get your comm one. That one helping if you can. Nice.
No, I just don't have anything to help with.
Couple converters.
I'm not going to build a
Great.
metal storage anytime soon. I'm on 3 metal a second.
Yeah, Nightmare just said he could lock the team, but then it would be locked after he leaves, which would be no good. But we appreciate the way that you do it normally, and we understand that with you heading out, it isn't possible. But potentially at some point in the future, I'd love to look at gaining a few of those powers myself, if possible, just for running these lobbies. I don't care if they're temporary or anything like that, but would definitely be something that I'd love to look into. Just remember, I'm helping build that, but it's just, I'm putting like 1 metal a second into it. So it will not come up quickly.
Yeah, you've basically got all of our ecos.
Let's have a quick look around the map while we're just in that mid-eco phase. We've got good T2 on the next wing, down on the bottom wing, a little slower on the next wing. Oh, really good on the next one along. In fact, I think all wings except for 2 are doing absolutely spectacularly with their T2, and the other 2 are not far behind at all, which is great. And now we've got that eco up and running, and we'll get that turned into a fusion. We're running a little behind one of the other groups, but that's fine. That's fine.
I just needed long enough to actually give the commands to go and do the things.
No time for you. No time for you.
You
Oh man, I
receive
forgot.
new
I
units.
forgot about the Geo. That's going to be strong.
You've received new units.
Do you want to put those construction towers on Rome Twig?
I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. What's your bank looking like, Twig? Ah, you got plenty. You got plenty.
You've received new units.
Should be going into the
You've
APHIS.
received new units. Battle paused.
It's gone. Ah, yeah.
An allied commander self-destructed.
Just a quick pause as we've got a couple of res bots on that second level. Unfortunately, though, I think you need them for the stunners, but not the yeah. Just a couple of.
Unpause?
I think we can unpause. I don't know. I don't fully know.
It's just some res bots up there at the moment, so
yeah.
Battle started.
There we go. Back at it. Oh, good. What, you just pause and then unpause and it steals the pause from someone else? Is that how that works?
You've received new units.
With 7 minutes, I just grow a second
you
fusion.
don't have enough build power to get an APHIS up.
What's your metal looking like? 2,000? Yeah. Good call. Good call.
You've received new units.
And in this nice little lull, let's have a look. Yeah, I didn't think it would be super possible, but you know, forever hopeful. If there's a litmus test that you want me to take to prove it, I'll happily put some trolleys away. Yeah, I guess that would also do that. I don't really have much interest in the rest of the commands. It's mostly just the lobby control for getting these lobbies up and running.
You've received new units.
Yeah, I also guess there'd be no way to temp set it. How can you join? all you have to do is jump on into Beyond All Reason, and then join the lobby, and you'll jump into the game as soon as there is space for you. You can't join mid-game, unfortunately. That's just the way of things. Good day, Creepin. Thanks for joining and saying hi on the YouTubes. We do appreciate you jumping in and saying hello. Scamdemic is a good name. I do appreciate that one.
You've received new units.
Yes. No, they wouldn't attack us. That's not how that works.
You've received new units.
Nobody would hurt a poor little streamer like us. Good day, Dehirus. Thanks for coming in. Glad that you managed to catch it, even if you miss it normally. We do appreciate anyone who comes in, player or streamer. Or, as in, viewer, sorry.
An allied commander self-destructed.
Let's go, let's
T2
go.
unit detected.
Let's get that. Let's get it all rocking and rolling. I'm hearing fires going on. Oh wow, Marauders coming up the ramp.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yes, it is. It's going to be the quickest throw, and the Marauders are in. But there's still one, and they be fast boys.
T3 unit detected.
Fine. It's fine. We got this. We got this. Oh wow, mammoths. That's
Oh. Run away.
I'm not too worried about getting the commander, honestly. I would rather just get out alive. And pop back in on another side. Oh no, they've rezzed the Marauders. No. Damn it. Still, that's a good amount of damage done. Now we just have to make our way up and do some more damage, and then we'll be very, very good position. Twig, here's some metal.
Family up and running. Nice.
New follower. Let's have a look. Thanks for the follow, Creepin. We do appreciate that you found us on
An allied
on
Glad
the
to hear your wife's
YouTube
going
and then
well.
found us on the Twitch. Life good. Life good.
There's scary things over there. Yeah, you can get that.
It is, in fact, King of the Hill. We are currently on Throne, as compared to what most people are probably used to seeing, which is... Yes! That's right, you got the build power. Good enough. Good enough.
Well, that was your split you're going up there, Twig.
Yeah, we're on Throne instead of Raptor Crater. We'll jump over to Raptor Crater. It's just nice to get a different map in while the lobby is coming together. Finally! I've been without units for like 30 seconds. Good luck. I don't even know where I am on the list. I'm under Xlan. So just about a third, between a quarter and a third
yeah,
of the way
there you
down.
are.
Nice.
Oh, power.
Yes, we do. Twig, how are you going on the build power? Are you doing any background scaling? Good boy, you are. Good idea.
Trying to get my spam up going, but I need enough energy to power the thing.
Get in there, son. Good defensive thugs. Good defensive thugs.
Yeah, John, we do these in teams, so we'll have the peasants on one side and then the kings on the other. The kings get a bonus, so they've got
Destroyed.
a reasonable chance of holding us off. And then we basically have at it. And normally whoever can get the most damage done wins. But we have definitely seen some comebacks before.
It's coming. It's coming. Yep. Oh, come on. Why do the missiles all fire over the top? Get...
Let's get them.
Nah, that was bad. Let's go. Let's go.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Oh, they're gonna get my base. I'm a run.
You've received new units.
Very, very strong push out of the kings this time around. Oh, sorry, out of the peasants this time around. Not giving the kings any quarter.
It is rough as a king when they come up over the.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Oh, over the sides is very rough.
There is quite a few tanks up here.
And the fact that there was a marauder crash at 10-minute marks at the 10-minute mark, that's pretty nuts. Twig, give me a
Why are
fusion.
you-
Juggernaut detected. Enemy commander
Oh, you guys are
destroyed.
there.
An allied commander has died.
I got it. I got it. Oh, are we?
Okay, we have solutions.
Tom, here's the fusion.
Yes.
Where are you? There you are.
Halfway down the list. It's okay.
An allied
No,
commander
Twig, here's
has
the
died.
medal.
Wait. No.
Oh, good D-gun. Good D-gun. Nice.
That did a surprising amount of damage there, Cookie.
What happened?
He's firing on my commander.
An allied commander has died.
Oh, dear. We don't encourage team killing when the game is at this point a bit of banter between players who know each other is not something that we're going to be too upset about. Just would not recommend doing it to someone that you don't play with on the regular.
This side's holding out relatively well for.
Mm-hmm.
Enemy commander destroyed.
I don't think we're going to get a chance to. Eat 'em.
Yes, I feel like with those fusions going down, that might be
An allied
all
commander
that
has
she
died.
wrote for the Kings.
Enemy commander destroyed. An allied commander has died. Battle ended.
The power of the aggression.
Oh, those Marauders getting in was huge because it gave extra time for the spiders. But one of the big things was every ramp got pressured. It makes a big difference. Good question. Oh, okay. For when the games are that big, it's hard to use something like that because the water is a viable start or a semi-viable starting position. But with the mid-sized games, definitely want to give that a go. Glad you enjoyed that one, Leo. We're always we do like to get pretty aggressive when we're playing. It either frees us up to cast or it gives a good game. Onyx, you made the termites very nice. They did good work that game. I think since we just did a peasant one, it would be worth us jumping into kings.
Yeah. There we go. Found the join button. Yeah. I'll ask that we have some new people jump down. Because I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to remember who was in last time and who's in this time.
Don't say that. We know exactly who it was.
Yeah, I know. They've all got 45s at the moment. It's real easy. No, the lava should be set up, I think.
Right, 2 more kings. To answer the chat, why are there 3 of them in kings? Because if we're on different teams and talking to each other, it's kind of a mess.
And playing with each other is good fun. Few extras. Oh, I should make sure that there's no one with bonuses, shouldn't I?
Yes. There we go, and now we can clear any bonuses left at the top, which it doesn't look like there are any. So that should mean we're pretty well good to go as we get everyone to ready up.
been ready the whole time, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Can we post the rules again? We've got some people asking questions.
That we can. I think we should be good to go. They need the 3 teams for the extra
Yep.
people.
Lots of people. We've exceeded the 80-person limit, so they had to add extra team. For those of you that are wondering, so. I guess the question is, chat, do you want to see us with a +50 or a +55? First response wins. There we go. We've got a 60 out of Tank Tom. Hey.
They'll never know.
Well, first response there from set of 3 was 55, so I guess if that's what chat wants, let's do that one. Thanks for jumping in as your first time chatting. So 55 it is. That is what the people want. That is what they will get. I've popped him back up.
We got everyone readied up.
We're just doing the last couple bonuses. And we almost certainly are going to have to do the... normal thing. Let's have a quick look and see. What have we got duplicates of?
I didn't see any before, so we might be lucky. But
We might
I'm
be lucky.
Expecting that when we do the 4th start, we'll probably find out.
We'll find out, but so far so good as far as a quick skim of the numbers is looking. This never happens. It's so good. Chrono, tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. We do appreciate that one. Chronographer's has been part of the AllReasonNoLogic group for a very, very long time. Is responsible for the lava tweaks on this map. So we very, very much so appreciate the work that you've put into this, and we even more so appreciate the time that you put in when we're all on together. I know that you're quite a busy man these days, so any time that you find with us is just something that we are just beyond happy about. Also a really nice bloke, just by the way.
Very much so.
What do you mean I'm an asshole? If anyone's been reading the general chat, I've been very
I was right at your place this afternoon, and he just disappeared. Barely even said goodbye.
Yeah, there you go. I definitely wasn't heading over to help Twig put insulation in his house. Oh, it's fine. The thing is, we when we were breathing it in, it was going to our lungs, not our throats. So we're fine.
The coughing starts later.
Yeah, like when we're in our 60s. Look, if I'd had him, I'd have worn him. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Please choose
It's only
your
glass
spawn
fibers.
location.
Yeah, the lava being the ramps being the low spot is some coding mystery that I do not understand how that was even made possible, but through topography manipulation and chronographer just being an absolute beast, managed to somehow make the map do it. Twig, if you zoom right into that very edge at some point, you'll see just how close the lava is to ground level. We've got like millimeters to spare.
Recommendation
Yeah.
is to do it somewhere higher, because otherwise you're reclaiming the lava.
Yep.
We do have one in the middle too. Such a long walk for this one.
There you go. And we've just had Omi Gator has just followed. We do appreciate the follow. Thank you very, very much. Hope that you are enjoying watching the stream. And again, we'll do our best to be active, but we know that playing as Kings is quite a high APM time. It's part of what balances out the game mode. So we'll see how we go. That one.
You can listen carefully. I'm sure you'll be able to hear the gears turning as we're madly trying to do all the things.
I've added an extra mic input, and it was just one of those little like sensor pads that registers brainwaves. Unfortunately, my brain was just too small to pick everything up, so I abandoned that idea.
At least you're smart enough to realize that.
No, ChatGPT had to tell me.
Ah. When you turn it off and on again 4 times, you still couldn't work out why it hadn't turned on.
Something like that. There are 77 peasants this time round. Big game, so. Oh wait.
Guys,
With Cookie Destroyer and
who's
OX on the other team, I think that we're gonna have a rough time of it.
okay?
Yeah.
Battle started.
Yeah, I only had a quick look at a couple of the names, but there's quite a lot of Metal Dono, my favorite. Wait, do we have anyone that can deal with that? I hope so.
I don't know. I'm hoping the pause was just that we had Telior and God, names are hard. Nivaro swap, but they're only swapped right at the very
end. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the force start is necessary because it's got, with this many players, it's got something like 600 seconds. But
oh damn.
But yes, it definitely did come at an inopportune time. But that's okay. That's a-okay. Well, and also, you guys would have seen the troubles we had getting that throne lobby going. That when the moderators are here and able to lock and unlock the lobbies, that makes so much of a difference. So we genuinely, I don't think this would even be close to as possible if they were not here. I'm going to be going mass ticks.
We haven't done Mass T1.
I swear I'm actually going to go mass ticks. It's totally not just a diversion for the people watching on stream.
Real power.
Enemy
Yeah,
commander
I've not done
destroyed.
great, honestly. Is someone destroying my... What the heck?
Doesn't look to be yours.
Yeah, someone's in the middle with one of my mexes, I think. That's
Enemy
weird.
commander destroyed.
Oh, someone building a... there's an enemy building a mex in the middle, I'm pretty sure. We'll see. I don't know. Yeah. Someone built a mex in the middle. Looks like I gotta to reclaim a mex. Yeah, well. Little bit of bonus metal for me, though it probably doesn't make up for the metal that I've missed out on.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Yes. It is what it is.
Why did energy be so low?
Enemy commander destroyed.
Yeah. This is what happens when I don't play the game enough. We're so out of practice, guys. Sorry. Jeez. Jeez, Twig. So unprofessional.
Enemy commander destroyed.
As soon as you get slightly out of whack in this game, you get very out of whack.
Oh yeah.
Low power.
How do you not have the eco to go into a fusion? Yeah, you are.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Stall it, baby, stall.
You can start building.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Send it.
Just send it. What have you done with Twig? Give me back my reliable player. I don't want to lose.
Low power.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because Wins died completely. That's why.
He sucks a lot. Oh, he definitely has.
It's okay. We'll be alright. I hope.
Hopefully okay. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Did not realize that they would hit. Alright.
T2 unit detected. Lava level is dropping.
I am super glad I defended this entrance.
Enemy
Ooh,
commander
we got Leak on the
destroyed.
top side.
Oh dear.
T3 unit detected.
God damn.
Oh dear. Yeah, way too greedy. Oh my goodness, way too greedy.
Yeah, I'm doing what I can. I'm defending the backside and the front side. And
Fingers crossed. What do I need to take this to the next level? I do? Shit.
Enemy
Well.
commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed.
Yeah, I am gonna be struggling real hard up here. It's okay.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Yeah, no. They're coming around to you from my side as well.
What is shelling me?
Wait.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Ooh, Marauder's coming in from that top left as well.
Oh, it's a Vanguard, isn't it? Jesus.
I feel like they're getting better at the setting up the stuff.
Yes. And the defenses are quite strong too. Yeah.
Are we going to be able to look at pushing out anywhere anytime soon?
Not at the moment. I think this one might be a struggle to win, honestly. Yeah.
We've got the heavy hitting tanks that just wreck armies at the moment.
My problem's their vanguards, honestly. That's a pretty big problem for me.
Any of that artillery that just kind of
Yeah.
dumps on an army from range is rough.
Though I'm not too disturbed if I lost to the corner with Cookie Destroyer in it. I can live with that.
What I find interesting is the fact we're not dead yet.
I'm basically dead. I cannot fight this. Yeah, we're in big trouble. Yeah, I'm out of build power.
An allied
There we go.
commander has
That's
died.
me out of the running, and I think that with that, I think everyone's out of the running.
Ooh, yeah. Having the someone go
Allied
pop
commander
real early
has
Very
died.
early. Or like
makes
it
it.
is also just. It can also just be quite a struggle to fight against certain opponents.
It also depends on the peasants a lot. The
I went for
peasants.
early damage, and they countered it with sprinters very, very well.
Hmm.
An allied commander has died.
And the unfortunate thing is that with the topography of the map, the general counter for the vanguards is the ticks. But if you can't get the, if the person is manual firing, you are in trouble, and you can't get your ticks around to the vanguards, especially with those other players. It's certainly not an impossible thing to deal with. I've seen plenty of players deal with vanguards. I just didn't deal with them very well.
Yeah, I think we are happy to probably call that one there, aren't we?
An allied commander has
I
died.
reckon let them pop the middle first. They're so close.
Yeah, that's fair.
And you gotta punish the players that over eco in the middle as well. We're not actually saying that over ecoing in the middle is bad. It's just you do have
Well, I
to
was
be
really
reactive.
lucky that
Enemy commander
people didn't actually hit
destroyed.
me at the 10 minutes.
Yep.
If I got attacked at the 10 minutes, I probably would have gone pop. Because my lab would only just come up and had like 5 units.
And I would say that that's a pretty fair point to finish this one up on. With the last of with Twig's eco about to be going down, those big vanguard hits.
Enemy commander
There
destroyed.
we go. Yikes.
Commander self-destructed.
Yeah, that's a lot of eco, Cookie.
Commander
That is a lot of
destroyed.
eco.
God damn.
Exactly.
Battle ended.
The topography of the map is not conducive to defense with ticks, which is usually what's good against vanguards. And I think Cookie has identified just how strong the vanguard is in this one. But we're looking at the corners. We had some very very strong corners. God damn. Nice work, peasants. Very nice work. Let's get ourselves set up for the next one. Chrono's calling for a
I think it was
for
someone
a
trying to re at the
100
start
player
of that.
lobby. Holy, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. Actually, well, it is 120 max at the moment, so could well be. Do you guys want to jump up with me into the peasants lobby? I think we'll probably end up
We can
alternating
do that.
through most of the night. And do we want? And who wants to be a new peasant?
New kings.
Oh, sorry, new new kings. New kings. Oh god, we're gonna be on the opposite rotation to Cookie all night, aren't we?
It's okay, I'll give him his bonus.
A bonus. No, we'll give him a reasonable bonus. And we'll give his buddy a reasonable bonus too. So it's skill based tonight. It's skill based tonight. Yeah. So we're giving 56s out to all the new ones, and we're moving the 55s out.
Yes.
All right.
Need a few more kings.
Yes. So we do need another.
I think we've cycled everyone out. If there's anyone that wants to jump back in, I'm not against that.
We will try to prioritize people that have not had a go, though.
I haven't done anything. They're jumping in themselves. I haven't been specking any. I'm just trying to get everyone Here, let me help fix that, Chrono. There it is. What other one?
It's all right, Chrono. Once you're a boss, it shouldn't do that anymore. It should just go through. Very nice. All right, one more king. Who wants to be king? Taxman, do you want to be king? I think Taxman wants to be king. I reckon so. Ran away very quickly. All right, we won't
Yeah, if
force
you
you.
jump
We
on
won't
down
force you.
potato.
Mate. All right, we do need a couple more kings.
Much easier if you guys jump down than us try and find your names.
Yes. To answer the question in chat about the bonuses, yes, that was a massacre, but the bonus
Depends.
doesn't change that. The players change that.
Yeah, that's
so
strategies.
For example, my lane, I did very well in my lane initially, but the combination of Cookie Destroyer and Evis absolutely stopped my push in its tracks. And I probably would have pushed up quite a lot harder if they hadn't gotten those sprinters there. And that really halted that, and then I fell to their vanguards. That corner is an abnormality. And then the other problem was a king that fell early. If you lose your ramps, if any of the king's ramps fall early, the game shifts towards a slight early game peasant's favor, and if the kings don't bring it back, then it can certainly have some ramifications. But in general, somewhere between 45 and 60 has proved to be a very, very strong bonus, and it just comes down to how well the players play. For example, we do know for a fact that if every single peasant player pushes out 50 incisors, the kings will lose every game, no matter what. There's no question. Because we have how many peasants are there? There are 80 peasants. 50 incisors per person is 4,000 incisors. It's 4,000 incisors is going to absolutely destroy anything that the kings could get in 10 minutes.
Just waiting on those last couple of players to ready up, and then we should be good to go.
We are.
Let me grab the copy paste.
Yes, Tom is. Yeah, there we go. And also the other thing is that we've got quite a lot of people in the Discords today.
Oh yeah,
and
really
the
do.
more coordinated the Discord is, the less the more coordination, the better for the team that's coordinated.
Just waiting on a couple more people to ready up. I think we'll probably start specking people in a
Yes,
sec.
we will.
Got one guy that's waiting on a download, so I'll let him
As
finish
soon as the
that.
download is done, or 30 seconds, then we'll start specking anyone that isn't ready. Hey, Fish House. We were in the king's spots. We're good at the game, I swear. Cookie might be that much better than us. It's okay. We know. Thank you for following. I have a good day. Do appreciate it. Do appreciate the follow, but yes, Fish House Cookie is just OP. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, let's give this one a start. We're just going to pop these guys into spec. And we're going to force start this one. There we go.
Okay.
You did get those tick leaks. I didn't see that. I was well and truly concerned with other things. So I was pretty happy with how well I destroyed the early push. This is your first one. How does it work? I will give you a rundown. So this is King of the Hill. We're using a slightly altered version of Raptor Crater with lava that drops at 10 minutes. That is indicative of the fact that there is a 10-minute no-rush timer. We put 9 kings in the middle with a 50-ish% bonus, and those kings have 10 minutes to try to get ready for the horde to come, which is the peasants. Either the kings will push out and beat the peasants, or the peasants will push in and beat the kings. Couple of standing rules: air is turned off. So don't even try the air. Do not build structures capable of attack of offense. Do not build structures offensively. You can build defensive structures to defend yourself, but don't build them in range of killing other people's stuff. It's a bit much. I think that's about it for the rules.
Yeah,
on this one, there are some other
pretty
maps
much
with
all.
slightly more involved rules because they're smaller, but this is the biggest map with the most players. The big gist is 10 minutes no rush, and then may the best team win.
Yep. We'll head up there. I can see that there's
Please choose your starting
the
location.
Discords organizing themselves for one of the other corners.
Yes, very nice. Hopefully we'll get a good corner going. Twig, are you playing? Yes, you are. Armada, so I'll go Cortex. And let's get that feed on. So what we're going to be doing in this corner is what we call co-op eco or communism. There are not enough spots for all players, so a lot of people are going to have to work together. Considering that we're all chatting together and you guys are listening to us, we're going to be working together in this corner to try to do the best we possibly can to support the guys on the front line. If you're looking for what is the go-to for the different positions, if you're in the middle, getting yourself a minimum of 1 fusion by the 10-minute mark with a T2 lab producing units is what I would say is the bare minimum. It's very easy to practice that one if you ever want to at home. You just only grab a group of 6 mexes and you try to get there in 10 minutes. The build, I usually manage it with about 5 construction bots, and you just have to make good use of reclaiming your labs. If you don't do the reclaim, you're going to have a lot of trouble. For the peasant side, if you're on one of these cliffs, I would highly recommend building some sort of defenses to help from the high ground. You don't have to build much, just a little bit, but mostly focus on getting units out so that you can attack the kings at 10 minutes. If you're at the top of one of these ramps, you guys are the guys that should probably look into some defensive emplacements. But units are good too. And then if you're in one of these corner positions, co-op eco is the name of the game. Try to feed one player to get T2 out by the 2 to 3 minute mark and start dishing those out to as many people as possible. The more metal for your whole team, the better. So what we're doing here is we're all grabbing mexes and feeding them over to Twig with our teeny tiny UI.
You've received
helps
and feeding him wind as well so that he can get all nice up and running. Though with how much overflow, it's not the most necessary thing. Do have a pause right now because a couple of peasants have ended up in the middle. This does normally happen either because people weren't listening to the rules, or because they didn't manage to spawn in time or left the game so that comms came in. We still have. We don't have a green. We do still have Flo in the lobby. He may be able to remove those ones. And yes, they do end up being a free medal donation for the Kings.
Battle started. Battle started.
Still in the middle. Oh dear. Look, under normal circumstances, Nightmare is here and he does a lot of the dealing with this stuff. We do not have more powers than anybody else does, so we are just stuck. We're just stuck following whatever the protocol is. I think Flo is trying to walk the comms out. Yep. Oh, Twig, do the things. Do the things, Twig.
New units. An allied
You don't have time. You don't have time to pay
self-destructed.
attention to this. You're one of the co-op corners. You've got to get your act together. Tank Tom, why are you building a lab?
Because Twig's full.
You can build a storage and give it to Twig. Don't worry about giving us, like, we don't really need construction bots. We just need to feed you.
Yeah.
You've received new units. You've received new units.
Because you just need to get that T2 lab by the 2-minute
You've
mark.
received new units.
And those extra builders have cost you that T2 lab by the 2-minute mark.
You've received new units.
But so little.
You've received new units.
Twig, what do you need? Metal. Nope, that's power. I don't think I can give you metal, Twig.
Yeah, I can't make
Even
the
get
buttons
close
work.
to dragging it. Does anyone in chat know what the command is to bring up that sharing menu?
An allied commander self-destructed.
If there's a command that you can type in that will give you a menu that you can use to share things. It's not a very used command, but at the moment we definitely need that.
You've received new units.
No,
I
and
just
I
dumped it
was
straight
meant
into
to
the
do that
chat.
too. What's that?
I remember last time I just dumped it straight into the chat, but so I can't remember what it actually
Yeah.
is. We are definitely not lost yet.
Yeah, I can only give you power, Twig.
You've received new units. You've received new units. Enemy commander
think-
Well,
destroyed.
considering that I
there it
can't
is.
give you metal, I'm going to start spending mine.
You've received new units.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
An allied commander self-destructed.
There we go.
Battle
Thank you
paused.
very much. You
Add
are an
that to the
absolute
notepad.
legend.
Battle started. An allied commander self-destructed. Enemy commander destroyed.
Let me reclaim that so that I can give you back, so I can give you the medal.
An allied commander self-destructed.
Wow, one of the corners is already at fusion. Yeah, we also had some trouble with the sharing. But thank you very much, everyone who managed to find that for us. We very much so appreciate that.
Enemy commander destroyed. An allied commander self-destructed.
Let's get that fusion up, and let's go straight into an APHIS after that. Tank Tom, eat that lab, stop building the wind, send it all over to Twig, and let's boost Twig to the crazies.
You've received new units. You've received new units.
I'm going to start building you conversion instead, Twig, because that's probably the most useful thing I can do at this point.
You've received new units. An allied commander self-destructed.
Alrighty then. Let's have a look in chat, see what's going on while this is underway. So one of the things we've actually done, Onyx here, is in the past we've tried having a single king with a plus 100, and we've also done a match with, I think, with the three of us versus everyone with plus 100s. Given plus 100, you can very, very quickly scale out of control. One of the problems you run into, though, is the unit cap. One of the things to bear in mind with plus 100 is that if you build an APHIS, it produces 6,000 energy instead of 3,000, which means that it can power 8 advanced converters instead of 4, and each one produces 20 instead of 10, which means that each one is producing 160 metal. That's just ridiculous. Genuinely ridiculous. Which means that if you can get yourself to 2 APHIS economy, you're at 300. You're at 320 metal, which you can do quite easily by the 10-minute mark, provided you don't build power limit yourself too much. And you will just end up scaling to the absolute moon. That means it only takes 10 APHIS for your team to be at 1,600 metal per second, and that's something that's quite achievable by the 10-minute mark.
Share dialogue.
Share dialogue. Yes.
An allied
It's for resources only. You can still double click on the sharing of units thing.
Units.
Twig, let's give you that metal. And you can also, for anyone who is wondering how I'm making those commands appear, I'm not actually using Control V. I'm just pressing up. A little trick that's pretty normal when it comes to any sort of coding. You can just go up. Any sort of text window like that, you can just press up to grab the previous commands you've done. You'll get there, boom. I know that my eco build when I did my road to 25 was not great. It was passable, but it wasn't great. Since then, I've managed to get much, much better at it.
You've received new units.
Alright, Twig, let's start getting our... actually, go... Get some T2 units out, and then go back into ecoing, I reckon, is the go.
You've received new units.
3/4 of the way down the list, long name.
Yeah. Alright everyone, we're right up at the 10-minute mark. That is the gates down, and I'm not seeing a lot of offensive capability out of our team, and there's quite a lot of defense down on the bottom half of the map. So this could be a rough one for us.
T2 unit detected.
Okay.
Wait, look. All right, good plays trying to send the ticks around. Unfortunately, not quite wide enough. But we
You
do
need to
have players
power that.
breaking in, and it does look like we do have a weakness there, but a Fat Boy is going to absolutely crush a bunch of those T1 units. Nicely done with the surround there. Managed to get it without firing. It does look like some units are in quite nicely. Get those sprinters getting in there. We've got... Oh, we got some clustered eco here. We just have to grab that build power, and then that's a super win. Oh, grab the build power. Yes! Yes! One king rather crippled.
Who's the other one up here? Prickly Goo. Where's Prickly?
That's going to be rough for the kings, that start. Does look like just about everywhere held, but not quite there.
I mean, this looks like a wind farm. I'm not gonna look at the wind
That looks
farm.
good. Oh, there. Get the conversion. Get the... No, not the fusion, the conversion. In the middle, Tom. Tom.
Other ones.
No. Oh, god damn it, Tom. You were like... Oh, you're right
I was
there.
looking at my wrong one.
There.
I had entirely missed that I even had that one.
Tom.
Okay, who wants the next lots of stuff? Here you go.
Yes, there we go. Good. Go, do damage. Yes. Super pawn. Get on that. Get in the scaling times.
Yep. Did we want to turn off those units for the meantime? Okay, never mind. There won't be any more units coming.
They're counterattacking, I think.
Not yet.
Get on the micro train. Oh. Ow.
Where's the gap at the moment?
Where is the gap at the moment? Good question. Nah, there's a nice big bunch
There's
of
a lot
units
of
there.
units in there.
Oh, actually, they just moved out the way, I think.
I do like that a spare is in there setting up a bastion for us.
Nice. Oh, nope.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Oh, these are
An allied commander has died.
We gotta get the siege guys over here, Tom.
Do I have siege guys?
No, as in they have. We need
Yes.
to kill.
Yes, can do. Nice work.
An allied commander has died.
It is a very strong king side.
An allied commander has died.
Yep. Cookie is going to be ecoing like crazy, and they've got the units to defend. Thankfully, you are also getting up there. So what we need is some vanguards now, so that we can start pumping some damage in.
I'm gonna get some res bots out. I do like that we've managed to get basically a beachhead up here.
Yeah, when you getting a beachhead on the land on their land is super strong.
Great pressure coming out from the Discord corner in that bottom right hand side as well.
Yes. We just need to see more pressure being put on from all the different sides. Oh wow, look at this. Look at this. That is a gap and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Look at just over there. That's gonna be a problem sooner rather than later for the Kings. If only we could get... oh, yes. That's going to be nice coming in. Yeah, the sprinters did really good, Leo. They did very good.
And speed is one of the key factors you need, because if you can get past the defenses, you don't have to deal with them anymore.
Yep. Oh, nice. We're in there again. This time, the Marauders have raked through that. Nice. That's a lot of tigers. That's a lot of tigers.
Yeah.
That is a lot of tigers.
An allied commander has died.
Oh no, we're losing the beachheads.
Hmm.
That's okay, the corners should be coming online in a big way pretty soon.
T3 unit detected.
Uh-oh. That's not what we want to see. I haven't yet. Who am I handing him to? Quickly go. And Primo.
Some eco going pop in that middle again.
Yep.
What we love to see.
Gotta try and make these shots count if we can. Don't know if I can punch that deep, unfortunately. Does look like we're going to be running into some troubles pretty soon. They're starting to get some spam up in a big way. And I think they're backing it up with T3 units. Those sharpshooters are going to do great damage against those.
Commander has died. An allied commander has died. An allied commander has died.
Oh, I have the lab? That makes sense.
You've received new units.
I'd
An
built
allied
different things if I
commander
knew
has
that.
died. T3 unit is ready.
Peasant's doing a very good job of pushing in. You're at unit cap. Hand over the build turrets, the APHIS, and the conversion to me, and then I'll set it all to roam. Yeah. Yes. So give me the APHIS. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Give me the spam. I need something to power the spam though. Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool.
Commander destroyed.
I'm setting up spam lines as well.
But it does look like the kings are being hollowed out from the inside.
Yeah, based
No
on the fact that
quarter
they're
has
not
been given this match, and no time
aggressively
has been
pushing us. It means
no time
that
has been allowed to let them get into the game.
Mm.
An allied commander has died.
Oh, big boom on that top
Big
side.
boom, big boom. Tremors are not banned. Both teams have full access to tremors, but they are quite strong.
An allied commander has died. Enemy commander destroyed.
In the chat actually called that you were going to hit the units, the unit cap. It's very good call there. Alright, does look like the peasants have taken the win on this one again, which means that we will continue to bump up that bonus, because that was quite a strong team.
Battle ended.
Yeah, I reckon that's probably not a bad idea. The Kings did do a good job. There was just so much pressure from the outside.
Yeah, and when you end up with this many players, trying to find that balance gets very murky.
Yes. It is currently 3 wins to the peasants. So we're going to do something about that and make it a little bit more king-like. Give the king a little bit more. Yep. Couple of the... Are they like the T2 build turrets? Yeah, that's definitely worth doing. Evis is part of his team, so we'll keep Evis as well.
You can spec yourself in case anyone's wondering.
Let's see if we can't get a Kings win this time around. So that just means we need another 6 Twitch followers, and there are 41 viewers. I reckon there are a couple of you that might be able to do that. Shameless plugging. Thank you, Boom. Thank you, Primal Gaming. You guys are right on it. We'll see if we can hit that number, but even if we don't, we super appreciate everyone giving us the follows. Just something to bear in mind that it does actually massively change how how things are shown in order on Twitch, and anything you can do to help us get more anything you can do to help us boost the channel helps boost the visibility, helps boost how much time we can put into this, because we do all have those day jobs.
And it helps grow the game in general. More people seeing the content, finding the game. It's been great to see some of those people, with comments along the lines of, "Oh, I found this and I've started playing recently." It's really cool.
Always nice
always
to
great
bring
to
people to bar, because for those of you wondering, the reason we do this is because one day Twig was like, "We all like this game, let's stream." And so we did.
We went, well, we're going to be here anyway, so I guess why not?
Yep. And then depending on which day you ask the question, one of us came up with King of the Hill. We'll all debate hotly who that was. And we definitely didn't steal it from another game. It's not a thing we would do. This is entirely unique.
Original.
Never been done in any game
before.
mode ever. With no one's ever thought of it before. The name's pretty good too. All right, let's
Just wait for those last couple of people.
That's true. They also eat, and eating is good.
Mm-hmm.
All that extra metal is very, very nice. Thank you for following Black Rage. Always happy to see another member join the AllReasonNoLogic Twitch stream. We're just getting the lobby going. Should be running in just a moment. I think there's only one person who we're waiting on to ready up. And actually, we should post the rules and post the we should definitely post the rules and also post the links for anyone involved. Anyone who is playing that wants to get into the chat, we do have kings and peasants hanging out in the AllReasonNoLogic Discord. Good day, Vitonth. We do appreciate the follow. We're just getting ready for another King of the Hills match, and I hope that you enjoy it. We're just waiting for one person to ready up. We're just doing a ring, and then we're gonna kick anyone that isn't there. It does look like it's just Romsey. We'll give him 10 seconds. Romsey has readied up. That should be everyone, but what's the bet that we need to...
Yeah, we've all got bonuses. There's no extras. I think we should be good.
No duplicates. I think we're okay. I think not. Thanks for the follow. The Overboard NL. We do appreciate you joining the stream and enjoying our content enough to give us a follow. We did enable the units pack because we got close enough to that 115, but if you do want to still add those follows, we do appreciate it. Good day, Carmox. Thanks for jumping into the YouTube side of things. Very nice to see you guys here. Nothing fancy out of you this time?
Please choose your starting location.
Weber push would be fun, though you need something to deal the damage. Oops. I guess I'm not going there. I'm going over here then. Yeah, Twitch. This is the good thing and the bad thing about Twitch. I feel bad that that they moved, but I'm also happy because I'm next to Twig and Tank Tom. Not to mention, the flip side is that we almost certainly are going to be hit quite the hard. So it comes with good and it comes with bad. Who is streaming? You're looking at Twig's perspective because we're not on the official. You're getting a Twig's perspective on both streams. We have talked about splitting it up, but other than when we're streaming on the official, it's mostly just easier to let one person be the main caster of the day. And it also gives me a chance to play. Usually I'm stuck in the casting booth. I do actually enjoy the casting, but usually that is where I'm... What's that? That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Let's get this one up and running, I reckon. Oh wait, I can't call that vote. Anyone who's listening, feel free to call a 4-star vote. There we go.
Battle started.
What do you mean, drips and drabs? We were good at this last time. I swear.
Battle paused.
I'm guessing there's a comm somewhere in the middle.
That would be my guess.
Enemy commander destroyed.
We need to see where that's going on.
Battle started.
Because everyone's going to be racing to get the res bots down.
Yeah, I can't. Normally you can see the marker, but I can't see the marker at the moment.
Does not look like we're seeing an explosion, so... Oh, I see it, I see it. No one. It's right behind you, Twig. It's between you and Tank Tom.
Oh yeah. Oh, res bot, you say?
Because for anyone wondering, it does give us a bit of extra metal when kings spawn in it. When peasants spawn in the middle, because we get to eat them.
Nom nom nom.
Ah, no, that's not good. Wow, wind's super low. Not good.
No, it's not.
That is true. Let's go. Energy storage, super useful just to balance out the highs and the lows.
Oh yeah.
You greedy bastard. Don't build 3. Don't build 3. Get some conversion.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Man, the wind keeps going quite low. You're ridiculous. Just in the scaling phase of the game right now.
Enemy commander destroyed.
1 or 2.
An allied commander self-destructed. Enemy commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed. An allied commander self-destructed.
That's a lot of T2. Twig, send me metal. Everyone send me metal. Do it.
I've got energy.
Railgun, send me metal.
Enemy commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed.
Yep. Sometimes that's the correct call.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Yeah, I'm struggling with that too.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Do not do. Do not pass go. Do not eat the cookie. I don't know if mine is better or not, but we will see.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Oh, I had entirely forgotten what we had then.
I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's a guarantee for them to leak straight through you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lava level is dropping.
Big, eat the ticks, eat the ticks. They were faster than my units. I also didn't defend that ramp. That's my fault.
T2 unit detected.
Yeah, I'm gonna die to this next wave. Ah, fuck.
You've received new units.
What? Wait, why did all that
New
die?
units.
I killed the ticks. I killed the ticks a while ago.
I'm struggling. I'll probably need you to swing across, Twig. This is all I've got. I've lost all my build power.
T3 unit detected.
Jesus. One tick got through. Goddamn. I am Twig.
Stealthy units detected.
God, they're in here again. How are you killing comms? Ah, yeah, that makes more sense. They're
Wish
well and
I
truly
could
up on the
turn
seal.
off repair. I know. Unless I manually tell my turrets to keep doing stuff, they just won't stop repairing the APHIS.
I'm starting to get hit with artillery and fat boys now.
Yeah, they've got vanguards firing in on me. I'm in trouble again. Yeah.
Hmm.
The corners have become very good at the game.
Yeah, yeah, that's a dead com.
An allied commander
There's
has died.
stuff in the back. There's stuff in the back of your base, Twig. I can't get to that.
Enemy commander.
Fuck's sake, how much damage does it take to kill one Razorback?
Detected.
My god.
My base is falling. I just can't get enough build power to spend my stuff. I've got no labs. Yeah.
Yeah, doing everything I can to kill him. Yep, that's gonna happen. I've degunned like 20 seconds ago.
Thank you.
Need help desperately. I've got 3 vanguards, giant packs of of hounds. He's not good. He's not good.
Yes, come on, Eco, come back online.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Yeah, that's
An allied commander has died. An allied commander has died.
That is not the words you want to be hearing.
it's fine. Thank you. I've killed my wings a couple of times. I just haven't been able to push in because I've just been so damn aggressive.
Enemy commander destroyed. T3 unit is ready.
How do you? Does anybody know how you stop build turrets from healing things? Because I have been full on resources and just not spending anything because I've just been healing the bloody Aphis, and I'm not building units, which is preventing. All of my build turrets are prioritizing healing things instead of building units. Even
Enemy commander destroyed. Enemy commander
Oh,
destroyed.
damn, they hit my base. The artillery be shelling.
Stealthy units detected.
My defenses are that close because that's where the build power was, and that's where I can build.
Yep.
They have held off about 4 or 5 pushes at this point, and the spam has not made it in.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Oh, bloody hell. Rocket hovers. Okay. So that's what's coming soon.
Oh, they got pulsars right in front of my base. I can't get enough units out to deal with it. I don't reckon you're gonna
Stealthy
make it.
units detected. Enemy commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed.
I've got.
You're
I need a
overflowing
builder.
metal. Enemy commander destroyed.
I've got no lab.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Okay, I'm somewhat back in it.
I am about to be very much not in it.
Sort of a rotating theme.
Yeah, it's on my build power. My side is open.
Stealthy units detected.
Can I have any generation from someone?
I can only give you an APHIS, which is a problem.
You're overflowing metal. Enemy commander destroyed.
Ah, goddamn.
Stealthy units detected.
As long as they've got spam in my base, I can't rebuild my base because of the shelling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An allied commander has died.
Yeah. I'm super aware.
Stealthy units detected. Enemy commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed. commander destroyed. Stealthy units detected.
Yeah, they make this very, very tough. Make for great plays, though.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Enemy commander destroyed.
We've got a lot bearing
Enemy
down on me right
commander
now.
Destroyed.
We haven't died yet, which is promising.
Surprising. I don't overly want it, if I'm being honest.
Stealthy units detected. Battle paused.
What's going on? What's the pause? Oh, Junoing in the bases.
Hmm.
If you're a peasant, only
Battle
Juno
started.
your side. You like the outside ring. If you are a king, only Juno the inside. That is covered under the use of structures.
Oh, am I? Okay. Yeah.
Enemy commander destroyed.
You can throw stuff my way.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Ooh, I've got nothing to deal with that.
We just have to hold on as the rest of the map.
I'm falling hard again,
Yeah.
and I've got no.
Okay, make your come invisible, degun, and blow yourself up inside of all of that.
He is cloaked.
Go, degun, in circles around yourself. Go, 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 more,
An
more,
allied
more.
commander
Nice.
Has died. Stealthy units detected.
Yep, that's me dead. Did you need stuff taken off your hands, Twig? The unit cap?
Enemy commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed.
We just have to not break completely, and we win.
Enemy commander destroyed. Titan detected. You've received new units. Stealthy units detected.
Yeah, I'm cleaning it up. I'm cleaning it up. I'm trying to clean it up. I'm not cleaning it up very well.
If you... Yeah, you can. They'll just swing around in a sec.
We're so close to...
Enemy commander
This side is so close to being able to spin around and go for the next.
Stealthy units detected.
I just have to last a tiny bit longer.
Yeah, they're leaking at the back. It hasn't completely collapsed just yet. I'll come across.
We're wrapping up on the bottom side so hard. I know, I'm fully defending that side now.
Stealthy units detected.
You still got a fusion twig.
You're overflowing metal. Enemy commander destroyed. An allied commander has died. Low power.
Oh, we're out there, aren't we? You have to give them to me because I have absolutely nothing.
Everyone's trying so hard to keep this alive.
Yeah, it hasn't fallen yet.
Oh no, they're hitting me again now.
Stealthy units detected.
Yeah, it's stopped because it's up the top defending now.
Oh god, that's a lot of mortars coming.
We're trying so damn
not
hard
out
to
for
stay
that.
in this.
Enemy
Oh, that's a big
commander
problem.
Destroyed. Stealthy units detected.
I get the heals.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Oh, come on. I can't fight every side. Oh my god.
An allied commander.
Oh, we tried
has
so
died.
hard.
Hmm.
Oh, good. That right there is going to be a big problem.
Yep, I think that is the final collapse.
Stealthy
At that
units
point.
detected. Juggernaut detected.
There's been some very strong peasant showings this time around.
Yes, yes, there has. Team like to noob.
Yeah.
These assimilators are crazy. They have Yes,
yeah.
everyone should have been spamming assimilators. They're crazy. I'd be down with that. Alright, let's have a quick look through chat. What's going on up here? G'day, Alex. A Total Annihilation veteran, but a Beyond All Reason noob. What's going on here is a bit atypical. We've got King of the Hill going on as compared to a standard 8v8. This is more akin to I reckon it's closer to a PvE game mode than a PvP game mode, but it is technically PvP. Essentially two massively uneven teams, and the Kings do their best to try to win. Though tonight we're definitely very peasant favored. The peasants have just gotten too good at the corner spots. Yes. Alrighty. And then what do we got going on over here? Set them to guard? Is that what is setting them to guard? Is that going to change the? Is that going to stop them from doing the? From repairing instead of building? That is a good tip to know. Assimilators too OP? I wouldn't say they're too OP, but they definitely have a lot of range and a lot of damage, and because the damage is split very nicely with a rapid fire weapon, it's capable of dealing with both spam and heavier targets, which is something a lot of units can't do. It's the same reason why a lot of the Legion units are very strong, because they've got those lasers that can just switch between targets without losing any DPS. Yeah, we probably should have gone with 60%, but you know, it's an evolving thing, and we didn't lose too badly, despite it might have looked very, very bad. But if that one push had been able to continue on just a little bit further and clear up some space for me, my units could have gone to the back to help defend even more. Oh, not necessarily. It might not have changed it, but even just a little bit could have swung that. Yeah, I reckon that was actually a reasonably close match. But we will keep bumping the percentages just a little bit, because we do want to try to even it out for the Kings this time. They've had a rough go of it this time round. Part of it is also just because I'm very unpracticed at Kings too, so my lanes have not been doing the best. I need to be more concentrated on that, on actually holding a little bit harder and scaling a little bit better.
I think the peasants are also getting better.
The corners have been ridiculous. They used to just be one crazy corner run by Cookie Destroyer, and the others would be somewhere in the mix. Judging by what we're seeing now, it's some pretty crazy corners all around. Yeah. It is what. Yes, I did do that. I had intended to put units there, and then I didn't. Which is not the best way to go about things, but it is what happened. Certainly put us on the back foot. There was one thing that I'm gonna go back and watch it in the replay. A bunch of my stuff exploded after I'd killed what I thought was all of the ticks. And I'm talking not just after, I'm talking 4 or 5 seconds after. So I'm curious to see if that was one thing that snuck in, or I don't know. That was confusing to me.
How do you want to do the team swig? I'll let you do the teams. I'll let you shuffle the people, and I'll keep on making sure that all the things are ready to go.
No, it's because you yell at us for getting it wrong.
Yeah, you want it done specifically, and it's easier to let
Okay,
you do
that's
it.
what it was. Might have been the welder, because I area command reclaimed the ticks, but I didn't see a welder to area command reclaim. You need to stop picking on me, Fish House. You're too good at this. Good day, Camox. Where can you find the rules? We post them in game as once the lobby is close to ready, but the rules are no using structures in an offensive manner, which means you can build defenses to defend, don't build them to attack. That means in particular things like Junos, catalysts, EMPs. More than happy for you to use them to defend yourself. Just don't fire them. Don't fire them on the offense. The rule of thumb is essentially if you are a peasant, do not attack with structures inside the circle. If you are a king, do not attack with structures outside of the circle. That's a pretty good summary of it. There is a 10-minute no rush. We give the kings a nice bonus to get going, and then at 10 minutes the lava drops and everyone is good to go. Yes. Well, the commitment to the early game is very admirable. It most certainly is hard to deal with.
Yep. I wasn't exactly sure either because no one was really moving to start off with. Oh, wait, that was
I
mine,
see,
wasn't it?
Ben, you did some nice work with the gremlins and the ticks and pawns that got in. Very nice work. It doesn't matter how late the game goes, T1 is always a threat.
We need one more back, don't we?
You can get a lot done with resbots. I know that I fell a bit behind with them. I had reclaim fields in front that I definitely could have spent better. But hopefully this time round, I'll use those guard commands on my build turrets to get them doing what I want them to do. And then I won't be in such a bad spot. For the viewers, that's going to be boring. You're just going to sit there and eco. How about I go in that spot and you do action things? Yes.
Yep.
All right, let's get this one rolling. 78 players, that is 10 more than last game, so it's definitely going to be a rough play. I mean, I'll take a plus 70. Yeah, I've definitely fallen into that habit. You can see it in my road to 25. I certainly missed those things. This one, it's significantly more important to get a counter intrusion for the team quite early because those gremlins can be nasty. Just cleaning up some IDs at the moment. So for those of you wondering, when you put so many people in the game doesn't always give correct IDs. If you use !S, it brings up a list of everyone's IDs, and you just have to make sure these are unique. You can go reasonably high with the number, and so we're just going through and tracking what they are. That's 70's the problem.
No.
Alrighty then. Take a 70. I'll start from the bottom. I said I'd start from the bottom. Who else is doing it from the bottom?
I thought Twig was going to start from the top, so I jumped in on the middle.
Yeah, Twig cannot do lobby stuff. I reckon we're up to now 11 players spec'd with Twig at the helm. Oh dear, why does this always happen where we're in the middle? We want the wins, boys. We want the wins. That's alright. There were even people in the in-game chat saying make it 80. But it is what it is. We'll either win or we'll lose, and hopefully it's a win. Twiggy in the middle. Boo! Boo! This is ranked. I have a good day. This is a super ranked mode. I'm kidding. Sorry. Dry Australian humor. Don't worry about it. Oof, it's taken a bit of horsepower to load in this time.
Oh yeah. Now we've got Legion running. Oh, you're all the way down there, Prey. I just jumped in the same spots we had been going.
I tried to, but I got my spots nicked. Nicked, I say. Ending soon or going long. This will almost certainly be the last game.
Yeah, this will be the last
unfortunately, though, we don't have a castable game yet. At least I don't think we do. So we will see.
I have to go through the back catalogs and find something.
Well, mostly it depends. If this one does turn into a good game, hopefully not too much in the way of the spamming of units. But if it turns into if it's not going to be a good game, then more than welcome to do as you please. I'm arm also. Yep. All right, someone want to chuck a force start in there so that people can vote on it. If one of us does it as a mod, it will just instantly happen because those are the limited powers that we do have. Thank you.
Battle started.
Yes. Oh, where did you send that pic, Duffy? Is that in the general chat? Because I would like to see that. In fact, I might just start
Enemy
copying your
commander
builds if I'm being
destroyed.
honest.
Battle paused.
There we go. We do have Nightmare in here now again, so Nightmare is taking care of those things. Ah, damn it! I didn't go a bot lab this time, so no spare metal for me. Yeah, I'm sorry, Duffy. I held out with so little for so long. Oh.
I think there were some people that hadn't picked and
Battle
didn't quite
started.
realize that if you end up in the middle, then your comm is just gone.
Yep.
Donated to the greater good.
Very nice if they did. A little bit of low wind right here. I'm going to chuck down a solar, which is not my usual.
Yeah, this is really bad.
We got plus 70 and we can't even eco. Definitely don't build behind me. I've been proven to be awful recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, it's not too bad. Oh, that one. Yeah. Yeah, it's alright. They're reclaimable. It's all good.
Low power. An allied commander self-destructed. Enemy commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed.
Right, this is a fair amount of energy that I've got running.
Enemy commander destroyed.
It sounds like we've got some things firing off,
Enemy commander destroyed.
which is unfortunate.
Low power.
Yeah, it looks like some stuff's shelling some of those outer maxes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, sorry, we went super quiet. We were all super concentrating because we want to win. Apologies for that. We do have we have our reputations on the line
Enemy
for this one.
commander destroyed.
Yes, Kings do decently well, but it just has not happened tonight at all. And my builds are just not on par with where they need to be tonight. Yep.
Enemy commander destroyed.
For whatever reason, I've just been playing so badly.
You've received new units. Enemy commander destroyed.
Oh wow, wind at 2. That's not good.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna have to go into a fusion instead of an APHIS.
Enemy commander destroyed.
I'm gonna have any chance at this. Yeah, well, I've just been stalled the whole time. Every time I go to do something, winds died.
I've messed this up again.
Yeah, I'm just awful at the game, I think.
I think part of it is not being used to the T2 towers somewhat as well.
I'm not even trying to use them. I'm just bad.
Yeah. Like I said, I thought I'd had it and then it wasn't.
Lava level is dropping.
Oh my god, I think I'm kinda still alive. Nice. Oh no, the pot.
T2 unit detected.
Ah, fuck balls.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Everything's a mess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck's sake. Stop. Is that a unit or is that a building? I hate those high ground positions.
Ready.
I don't have enough to cover all the way around yet.
Commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed.
It's not.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Oh, they're not friendly. God damn it.
Paused.
What's going on?
No.
Battle started. Enemy commander destroyed.
Yeah. Yep. Super aware of how bad I'm playing. Now we're coming back online.
Enemy commander destroyed. 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 Battle started. Enemy commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed.
Nice.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Oh, nice. We're off and over there. Rather than dealing with my lane, I'm just gonna head out over there instead.
commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed. T3 unit detected. Enemy commander destroyed.
Yep.
I am all good now. I survived long enough that it's fine.
Enemy commander destroyed.
You want to give me a T2 constructor? Can I've got some units that'll need building.
Enemy commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed.
Then I didn't even know they were mine.
Battle paused.
That's good.
Battle started.
Could some of these just be catch-ups at this point?
No, but even if it's a catch up,
Enemy
it's not.
commander destroyed.
Yeah, that's not
It's
a
not
valid
happening.
reason for a...
Destroyed.
Yeah.
Enemy commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed. You're overflowing metal. Enemy commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed.
Yeah, I thought that was your stuff coming back. It's alright, I've got some assistance for you. Just as it dies. Yeah,
Enemy
okay, cool.
Impactful.
More trunk.
enemy commander destroyed.
Nice big wind detonation over there. I'm at unit cap, am I?
Yeah, I'm coming. I've got those ones there now anyway.
Enemy commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed.
They do quite a good job.
That's just, I think, the person who's being attacked in the top corner.
Yeah.
Enemy
I'm trying to
commander
get
destroyed.
We will have a look in a sec. We're desperately trying to alive ourselves.
Enemy commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed.
Just got to get up there.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Yeah, this one's been...
This will...
It's not just that it's King's win, it's that it's... I actually haven't seen the other side, so I can't comment on how balanced or unbalanced it is. But it's felt a very back and forth. It's felt very back and forth from me. Flow, no. No flow. Don't T-gun all of my units. I do not want this. I do not want this at all.
Enemy commander destroyed. You're overflowing.
I get the
metal.
rolling bombs are fun, but they are not super effective. Let's clear this out. Oh, Flo, I thought I saw your comm explode.
Oh, better power. I had to remove a
You're
whole bunch so I could get my
overflowing metal.
second T3 lap down.
Yep.
Fences because they're not needed anymore. And just get away.
Enemy commander destroyed.
That's not all your stuff dead, Flo. I'm gonna be very upset.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Have we broken the bottom left yet? No, we haven't based on that
No.
front line.
You're overflowing metal.
What's that one?
Enemy
There we
commander
go.
destroyed.
I think top left is counted as fallen now. You don't have to kill all of it when it chain reacts.
Thank goodness. You obviously didn't kill everything up there. Tom.
Let me go fix that.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I thought I cleared it.
Yeah.
Good thing we've got the T3 spam rolling through.
Definitely helped out a bit.
Enemy commander destroyed.
I was real concerned at the start. I was not ready at 10 minutes.
That, like, the wind stalling to 2, like, 6 times was not great.
Yeah.
Was not great.
Yeah, that made it rough trying to get everything up and running.
Enemy commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed.
How have you managed that, Twig? How have you managed that?
I need to kill.
Enemy commander destroyed. Enemy commander destroyed.
Someone messing with your base, are they? That's even better.
Let's have it here.
Enemy commander destroyed.
The vanguards be marching.
Enemy commander destroyed.
You're not sorry, you're just grateful you can get to some of the things that go pop.
That thing is nuts, the epic Arborquist.
Enemy commander
Don't worry about it. That's your English,
commander
and it
destroyed.
sucks. I pronounced it correctly.
Yes, very much so, I think. The darkness closing in.
There we go.
Commander destroyed.
Whew.
Battle ended.
That was quite wow. That was my screen going away just there. Let's have a look at those stats. Yes, there was a lot of fighting that time round.
Mm-hmm.
I
We were
honestly spent
allowed
more
to
time
breathe
unit
at the
capped
start.
and overflowing metal than I think anything else. If we look at metal excess, oh, actually it's not too bad for metal excess. That's weird. Energy excess. Yeah, it's also fine. All right, maybe I
Metal
was
scent, I think
balancing
it was.
reasonably well.
Metal scent.
Metal
energy
sent.
scent.
Here we go. That's the graph. I sent 200k metal because I just couldn't spend.
Mm.
Yes,
Yeah,
I think that's
gonna
going to be the last one for us.
wrap
But I
up
think
from ours.
Nightmare mentioned something about an after party, so we'll see what he's got in store there. But thanks everyone for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.
If you want to watch more King of the Hill stuff, there's a video that should have gone live in the last hour or so. So feel
Oh
free
yeah,
to
that's
jump
a
on
good
and have a
point.
look at that on our YouTube channel.
Thank you everyone for watching, and I think we'll close it out there. We do really appreciate everyone who followed and subbed today. We really genuinely do appreciate that. I see that we've hit 118 followers. Just having a look at the last couple, we had Tia Mox, thank you for the follow. Core, thanks for the follow. Egwin, thank you very much for the follow. Ryan Gaming TV, we appreciate the follow. ENP3, thank you for the follow. And I think that M. Gabrielle was the last one who got called out by Twig, so thank you for the follow there as well. We've been All Reason No Logic, and jump into our videos, our Discord, like. Oh wait, no, wait, this is a stream, so I was gonna say like, subscribe, but I guess I'll say it anyway. Like, subscribe, jump on into the Discord, and thanks everyone for watching. We will catch you next time.
Please, no spoilers. I don't know if that pin is still at the top.